December 31st, 2019. China alerts the World Health Organization to several cases of unusual pneumonia in the city of Wuhan, population 11 million. A novel virus was identified. January 11th, 2020. China reports its first death from coronavirus. January 22nd, 2020. The U.S. reports its first case of coronavirus in Washington state. It's a man in his 30s who just returned from travel in Wuhan, China. February 11th, 2020. Coronavirus is renamed COVID-19. February 29th, 2020. The first death from COVID-19 is reported in the United States. March 11th, 2020. The World Health Organization characterizes COVID-19 as a pandemic. March 15th, 2020. The CDC advises no gatherings of 50 or more people in the United States. March 17th, 2020. COVID-19 is present in all 50 states. March 23rd, 2020, Mayor Peduto issues a stay-at-home order for Allegheny County. And just like that, we decide we should go out and film. We didn't know what we were going to find, what we were going to film, but it seemed like something we should do. The streets are quiet, and the people, well, for the most part, they are hidden and locked away behind closed doors. Events big and small have been canceled. School for children will now be taught from home. There will be no graduation ceremonies for the class of 2020. Going to the grocery store could now cost you your life, because this is an invisible, deadly enemy, and it could be hiding anywhere. The most vulnerable of our population, our elderly, are locked away for their own protection. They are locked away from their children, their grandchildren. They are utterly alone. While the rest of us sit and wait in our homes, there are a few heroes. Those who leave the safety of their houses every day, day after day, just to keep the rest of us fed, safe, healthy. Lives will be lost for our sake. Right now, we don't know who will make it and who will not. The future is unknown. Some children are seeing their parents scared for the first time, and once that veil has been lifted, the feeling of safety they once had is gone forever. After filming the empty streets of Pittsburgh and feeling a little hopeless, a conversation that I had with my mother managed to give me some hope, something to look forward to. I would like to share it with you. My mother was born in 1932. Today, I asked her how she was feeling about everything. At first, she didn't say much. To get the conversation going, I told her I thought it seemed just so unfair that her generation, born into the Great Depression, growing up during World War II, raising children while our greatest leaders were being assassinated, and as the Vietnam War raged on, I told her it just didn't seem fair. Her and others her age were having this terrible experience in the twilight of their life. I told her I hoped when this was over, the world would celebrate like we never had before. My mother became quiet as a memory came back to her. She said, "You would not believe what it was like." I asked her, what was like? My mother, who does not cry easily, choked back tears as she answered, "I was 13 years old. I heard all of this noise and commotion coming from outside. I looked out the window and people were running down the street, yelling, cheering, embracing each other. They were even jumping on cars. I remember I asked somebody, 'What's happening?' and they shouted with glee, "It's over! It's finally over!" She said to me, "You see, the war was over. World War II was finally over," and I too ran outside and onto the crowded streets. Dear fellow citizens of Earth, I can't wait to run into the streets with you. I can't wait until we can all shout, "It's over. It's finally over."